Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Shanti Niketan Academy. Today, we are going to learn the chapter probability. Okay, so what do you think? What is probability? So, probability means the chance of an event happening. Okay, for example, chance of getting Sunday after Saturday. It's definitely certain. You can't ignore that there will be no Sunday after a Saturday. There will be a Sunday after Saturday. Okay. The second example is chance of sun rising from the west, which is impossible. It can't happen anytime. The same way, there are many things which you can think for probability. That chance of getting Thursday after Wednesday, chance of moon not rising all the days of the month. Okay. So probability tells us how likely something is to happen. So the real life example, imagine you have a bag with 3 red balls and 2 blue balls. Okay. If you pick one ball without looking in the bag, so what is the chance that it will be a red ball? This is what probability helps us find. So there are similar things. I can give you one more real time example. You ever played cards like Uno or normal playing cards? So you know how much colors are there. There are different colors, the numbers. Then for playing cards, there is Jack, Queen, Ace, and King. Okay. For same in Uno, there is draw 2, draw 4, wild, reverse. Okay, and numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So those are also real life example. You have cards, Uno cards or playing cards. There are for Uno there is red, green card. Okay, and for playing card there is clubs and hearts. So I can give you example for Uno. There is red and green card. So out of those red and green card, if you pick one card at random, what is the probability that it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or reverse or draw 2? Okay. So for same way, if I have a pack of playing cards of clubs and hearts, I ask if you pick up one card, what is the probability it will be ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen or king. Okay, so these are the real life examples apart from what is taught in the board. Let's see that in the coming part. So now the next part which we'll be learning is the basic formula of probability. The most important formula is P bracket round brackets E equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes, where P of E means probability of event, favorable outcomes equal to outcomes we want, and total outcomes equal to all possible outcomes. Okay, let's see with an example. Example 1, tossing a coin. When tossing a coin, possible outcomes are head or a tail. So total outcomes is 2. Probability of getting head, P of head equal to 1 by 2. So the answer is 1 by 2. That means there is a 50% chance of getting head. Now there is a quick question for students. What is the probability of getting tail in one coin toss? Answer is there 1 by 2. How many of you got it right? Please mention in the comments. I've already shown the answer, but okay. So this is the formula for probability, and this can be used for other examples like I already told you, for Uno cards, for normal playing cards. It can be used for dice. These are all types of example. The balls example, blue balls and red balls example, all that can be used and found out probability using the formula which is mentioned in the screen. Okay. So now let's continue with further examples. Like I told in the previous part, previous section, that we were continuing it with examples of balls and coin, right? So now we will check the probability of a die. You have always played Ludo, snakes and ladders, so you play with a dice, right? So it's a rolling dice. So now imagine a rolling dice. You know how it has, it's a cube. It has 6 faces. And now for a dice, you know the possible outcomes, what it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total outcomes are 6. It's very useful because you always have played Ludo, especially during COVID time. You might have played Ludo tons of times and online, at home. Okay. So it's the very best example for you to learn probability. Example 2, we will continue with probability of getting a 4. So there is only one favorable outcome, that is 4. So P probability of getting 4 is equal to 1 by 6, because out of 6 outcomes, there is only one outcome which will give you 4. Now example 3, probability of getting an even number. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6 in a dice. So probable favorable outcomes will be 3, total outcomes is 6. So again with the formula, P probability of getting an even, that is probability of getting even numbers, equal to 3, which are the favorable outcomes, upon total number of outcomes, that is 6, that gives us 1 by 2. So this is the example with a rolling dice. Now let's continue further. So we are moving on to the important rules of probability. Rule 1. Probability can never be less than 0 or more than 1. Why? You might have seen the probability of getting heads or tails on flipping, on tossing a coin once. It's 1 by 2. It's fraction. Okay, then probability of getting 1 in a dice. So it's again in fraction, 1 by 6. So any chances, okay, where you check probability, it can't be more than 0 or 1. For example, in weekdays which we saw, probability of getting a Sunday after a Saturday, right? It always will be 1, because after Saturday only Sunday comes. There is no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? So it will be 1. So maximum it can be 1. And then there is a probability where you won't get anything. So probability of getting a Monday after a Friday, it will be 0, correct? So that's why the rule 1, probability cannot be less than 0 or more than 1. Now rule 2, impossible event, which I already told you with the example of days of week. After Friday it can't be Monday, so probability of that event is 0. Getting a number 7 on a normal dice, that's a example which you are seeing in the board. Rule 3, sure event, probability of that event is 1. Getting a number less than 7 on a dice. Every number on the dice is less than 7, so it is 1. Now same I gave you an example of this probability of getting a Sunday after a Saturday. It is a sure event. It will be Sunday only, so probability of that event occurring is 1. So now let's continue with a story time example. You all love chocolates, so let's do with chocolates. You will understand it much better. Sorry for my diagram with chocolates, I'm not a good artist. So imagine Rahul has a chocolate box with 5 Dairy Milk, 3 Kit Kat, 2 Perk. How much is that? Total chocolates 10. Now the question is, what is the probability of selecting a Kit Kat? So favorable outcomes is 3, total outcome is 10. So P of Kit Kat equal to 3 by 10. It's so simple, right? It's always favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. Very simple. Okay, so this is a very simple example for you all. Now again, most common mistakes students make, that is mistake 1, forgetting total outcomes. Students directly favorable outcomes only, which is wrong. Always write both favorable and total outcomes. Okay. Now mistake 2, not simplifying fractions. In fractions it should be simplified. Example, if you get 3 by 6, it should become 1 by 2. Mistake 3, writing probability greater than 1. It is impossible. Fractions can't be greater than 1. Okay. Especially proper fractions can't be greater than 1. So which is probability, it's impossible. So it should be always a proper fraction. It can't be improper fraction. Okay. So this is all the mistakes which students make. Let's see the next part. Now time for the most important part of the chapter, exam tips and shortcuts. First point is, first write all possible outcomes clearly. Sorry. Second, underline favorable outcomes. Okay. Then third, simplifying fractions. Fourth, read the questions carefully. These words are very important. At least, not, even, odd. Okay. And fifth, practice dice and coin questions regularly. Now for at least, I will say an example so that you can know why these words are very important. At least means bare minimum. Bare minimum. You should come to college at least 4 times a week. At least. So 4 times is minimum out of 7 days. Okay, that is at least. So you can take the probability as we should come for 4 days, 5 days, 6 days and all 7 days. This is how you will find it. Not, you should not means you should not come for even 1 day. So 0 days. Okay. Even, you should come during even days, that is on the 2nd, that is on the 4th day, that is Tuesday and Thursday. Got it? So that is even. Odd days, you should come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that is 1, 3rd and 5th day. Okay. So I gave you examples of how the probability can when you get an example based on the days of week. Okay. So we are coming to the end of this chapter. So let us revise what all things we have learned today. Today we have learned the meaning of probability, formula of probability, coin toss questions, dice problems, real life examples, important rules, common mistakes and exam tips. So remember, P of E equal to favorable outcomes and upon total number of outcomes. Please remember this. This is the heart of the chapter. Okay, and if you really enjoyed this video and understood probability easily, then like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel for more maths videos and comment below. Probability is easy. See you in the next class. Bye students. Thank you so much, and please, India needs to learn, so please share it with maximum people for reach. Thank you.